Hi there, my name is Peter Hartman, and you're watching The Appreciationist, the pre-show. Pre-show starts every Wednesday at 6:45 p.m., and it goes until 7 p.m. That's where we make sure that your microphone works, your camera works, you can come into the show, figure out what we're doing, get everything straight and on board. Show starts officially at 7 p.m., so that's in about 10 or so minutes. We started a little late today, but we're going to be starting the show on time. Today we're talking about discipline, so it's going to be a lot of fun. If you want to participate with us, just follow the instructions that are in the description of this event. You can find that here on Google, or you can find it on our meetup page at meetup.com/TLOA, as in the law of attraction, MTL. So that's TLOA MTL. So if you go to meetup.com/TLOA-MTL, you're going to see right there the information. If you're having any trouble in participating with us on the air, just click on the link that's in the comments on that page. If you just click on that link, you'll be right on the air with us. The other way, the description way, what happens is that I get a notification that you want to be reminded of the show or invited to the show every week. So if you follow the instructions in the description, then I know you want to be invited every week. It doesn't mean you have to come every week. You just want to get the invitation. You can come into the show. But if you just want to pop in and one time, you can use the link if you're having any trouble logging in. That's just the easy way to do it. Anywho, you can also check out our website, theappreciationist.com. Theappreciationist.com, if you can just click on live show, you'll be able to see the show live there. So that's where you can see the show. If you want to share it with anybody else, that's where you can do it. Like I mentioned today, we're talking about discipline. I just sent out the invitation to those who want to participate with the show. We'll see who's going to be here. But for now, I'm just getting ready. If you see me looking around, it's just because I am setting up. Thanks for watching and hang in there. Okay, I had a message here. I'm monitoring our Facebook, our meetup page, or our message, anywhere that you can post a message for us, just in case you're having trouble. Some people, they write a message, you want to keep them in mind. I'm just going to look here, make sure that everything's okay. Got one message. Okie dokie. Who we're going to have with us today? Ooh, today's such a beautiful day outside. Oh, let me get myself ready. Card out. We have the word. Okay, we are choosing. So we have this segment on the show called Joke of the Week, and so I give you the option to choose between two words, and the word that you pick, decides on the joke that I'm going to read. The word has nothing to do with the actual joke. It's just a mechanism by which to choose it. So we had last week, did we have inspiration? Was it inspiration? No, it was gratitude and caring. Yeah, gratitude and caring. And so this week we have gratitude, who is the runner-up with, I think it was sunshine, but now that I'm thinking about it, did we already have that? No, let's do it, sunshine. So if you want to pick between the two jokes, one is gratitude, one is sunshine. Again, the word has nothing to do with the actual joke. It's just the way we pick the joke. I like to use the words because it reveals the mindset. It puts us in a frame of mind that is associated with the word. And it's fun. I think it's fun. So sunshine. Sunshine. So the one of these has a funnier joke. One joke is pretty simple. The other one is funnier. So pick well. Gratitude and sunshine. If you don't want to be on the show, but you want to pick the word, you can just post that as a comment anywhere. I was also asked if you can chat or anything like that, send questions. And so if you are on the actual event page on our Google Plus page, you will see, and you're just watching, you're not participating with the show, you're going to see a section below that says, when you open it up to watch, you're going to see a Q&A, an ability to send us a question. So if you can just use that there, I'm just going to try to log in on my own and see if I can find that here for you. Google, please. Did it get dark, or was it just me? I think it was just me. Okie dokie. Live show. So yes, if you're having any trouble, you can just go to theappreciationist.com and you click on live show. When you click on live show on our website, it'll bring you to a page in big letters. It'll say to interact with the show with the Q&A app. That's the question and answer app, or the applause bar. You can just click the link that's there. So if you click that, it'll bring you to the show, and you'll be able to participate live with us here. So let me just try this. If I go in, I can see myself, and somewhere I can ask a question. No featured items. I know it's somewhere. ¿Dónde está question and answer app? There we go. Okay, so once you're watching us, again, this is not when you're participating live. This is when you're watching the show live on the actual event page, the Google page. So you're going to see me up. You're going to see my big face talking. And at the top right corner, you're going to see your picture, your name. You're going to see a little circle with a question mark in it. And then you're going to see 9 squares, an icon with 9 squares. So when you click on those 9 squares, you'll see two options, Q&A and showcase. If you click on Q&A, like I will do in a second because it just disappeared on me. There we go. Click on Q&A, go to the question. Be the first to ask the question, and it will appear below. Okay, ask a new question. So you click on ask a new question. It's a green button at the bottom right, and you type it in. When okay, so I submit the question. Then I get the question here, but I have to remember to open it up. And if I select the question, when does the show begin? So there we go. The question is right there. And then I can answer the question. You click done and ask you to submit a new question. Okay, so if you just go, you're watching, it's the icon with the 4 squares at the top right corner. If you click on that, click on Q&A, and then you'll be able to ask your question by hitting ask question. It's a bright green button.
Hello.
Hi, Valerie.
How are you?
Good, good. Good. Oh,
you won't see me today because I'm a little tired, so I don't feel like being on camera.
Don't worry about it. I'm hearing my
the quality of the video is not that great.
Of mine? Mine?
Yeah. You're like, all little squares. Very little, but
I don't see that. For me, it looks cool.
Okay, so maybe it's me. I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Maybe it is.
My personal email is totally non-functional.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I just created a new one, and I'm gonna have to write to everybody to have them switch, because and I'm lucky because if it came from whatever virus or hack, if I don't know if I was hacked or whatever, but I was told that the person that sent me the message and that I opened it was actually identity theft. So it went very far for them, like emptying their bank account and everything. It was crazy.
Wow.
And they just had to change computers or whatever. It's nuts. So I'm like very lucky that so far it's, you know, everybody who's writing to me, it's getting to, I don't know who. I hope they're not saying anything too personal. So.
No. It's fine. It happens sometimes. But
yeah, so it's the first time that I really have to kind of, I'm gonna keep it, but eventually I'll cancel it.
That's Gmail.
Sorry?
Is that their Gmail?
Yeah. But I have 2 Gmail. But that so far, yeah, the account I'm on right now on Google Plus, I'm gonna have to change things in there as well, just in case. So, but right now I'm still using it for this anyway. Hey, Beatty. I don't know if she can hear us.
I think she's frozen.
Oh, hi. Hi, how are you? Good, you? Fine, thank you.
No, also. Oh, I can hear echo.
Echo.
Who is echoing?
I'll do this. Testing. Say something, Beatty?
Hi, Peter. How are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
Good. No more echo.
Yeah, I think Val's mic is echoing. Unfortunately, I just muted her, but I can't unmute her. I just muted your mic, Val.
So it's me again? I'm the problem? Man! Well, you know what? I'll try it from my tablet really fast. I'll just hang up here and try it from my tablet. Never know. Might work. So,
okay.
bye.
Okay.
See you soon.
See you soon. I'm going to test out the question and answer again. So let's see.
No, thanks. Apple juice.
Hello!
Hey!
Hi! I made
it! I'm glad you don't start on time, Peter.
Oh.
Cool. Awesome. Hey, now I want apple juice.
How many you want?
I want.
There, you're not so special anymore,
I
Dave.
want 3, but I've been eating so much lately. Maybe.
4?
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Maybe 2. What?
Good to see you.
Isn't it?
Is tomorrow the actual day?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so. Oh, I wanted to see if it appeared. I gotta try it again. Okay, asking you a question. Can please.
What's the topic?
Today's topic is discipline.
What?
Discipline.
Oh.
I have none.
Oh.
Yeah, today's topic is discipline. Okay, so there we go. So I'm just testing out the Q&A app. I want to see like what it looks like on the air if people actually see their question. So just give me a second. And then we're going to start the show. We're actually waiting for Val to come back on her tablet. Okay, so you don't see the question on the screen there, but I see the question here. Cool. Awesome. Sam is mute, so she's probably away. We got to start soon. We're going to start in 30 seconds. If you're watching this later and you're watching the recording, you can just fast forward. You can just fast forward the video to the start of the show. We're going to be starting in just a minute. We're just waiting for Val to come back. Sam, are you able to open the Q&A app that's on the left there? And that's you want to just monitor that in case someone asks a question?
So who can see this?
For my test, only we can. So if you open up the Q&A app, we can see this.
But just us, or people who are watching?
People who are watching can submit their questions, but I don't know if they see other people's questions. So we can try it out. I don't know. Actually, you can try it out because you're in. So
I can see. Can we start now? What is your website?
That's right.
Yeah, we can see it, but I'm wondering if people who don't feel like coming on the air or anything can chat with us, you know?
They can chat with us. It's not a chat window. This is a Q&A window. There's no chat.
That's what I mean, asking questions.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if they can see other people's questions if they open up the Q&A app themselves, but they can see their own. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Awesome. So we're going to start. Valerie is going to be here. Val's going to be here in 5, 4, 3, 2. How cool would it have been if she like popped right up there?
All of attraction failed.
Awesome. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to close this. Okay, we're going to... I feel hesitant to start the show, but... Okay, we're talking about discipline today.
Don't start it. I need water.
So we're going to start the show. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we'll do volunteering for the moment of appreciation. Pen, paper. Yay!
Oh, wow.
You can turn off the camera, Val. Don't worry about it.
I know. I don't know how. It looks frozen to me so far.
I heard something about turning the device, but is your device lengthway right now, or is it?
Is my device what?
I think if you put the device on its side, that you're going to see the icons appear, or maybe
The thing is, if I see at the bottom, I think that if I okay, let me see. Okay, it should work. All right.
Awesome, cool. So we're all here. Excellent. Cool. We're going to start the show. Today we're talking about discipline. We're going to do a moment of appreciation, but we'll volunteer. Is that cool?
Sure.
Sure.
Awesome. There you go. I'm just going to make myself ready here. Out of the way. Here we go. Hi, my name is Peter Hartman, and you're watching The Appreciationist. Thank you very much for joining us. Tonight's show, we're talking about discipline. Discipline. I think it'll be an interesting conversation, especially considering we didn't have the discipline to start on time. But that doesn't matter. We're going to have a fun time here today. I want to greet my friends here in the room. I want to say hello to my lovely guest, Alex. How you doing, Alex?
Wonderful.
I should say lovely. I should say handsome. Getting older, but getting handsomer. Very cool. I want to say hello to my producer Sam and to my lovely guest host, Valerie and Beatty, who just stepped away, but she waved to us as she walked away. So it's all cool.
Hi.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Hi.
It's a nice day, isn't it? Huh? It's beautiful outside.
Warm, finally.
Yeah, it's a type of warm that I like. It's not too hot, but it's
actually spring. It's actually spring warm.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. So today we're talking about discipline, but before we jump into that, we want to do what we always do, the most important part of the show, which is to share in a moment of appreciation, right? So we look back at the past week, the past 7 days, and we pick out something that we appreciated. It could be something good that happened, that's easy to appreciate, or it could be something that wasn't so great, but that you can see appreciation. You can find appreciation in it now. The more we exercise our appreciation muscles, the better at it we'll get. And so why not do that right now? Who wants to share their moment of appreciation? Who wants to go first? Beatty.
Okay. I'll go first.
Please.
We start now. Okay. I had a good weekend. I went to a chalet in Voltaire, and it rained when we were outside, so it was kind of cold. And oh yeah, I had a problem with my tonsils. They were swollen for a couple of days, and now today finally I'm fine. So really happy that I can swallow and drink stuff without feeling pain. It's normal now, and yeah, that's great.
That's awesome. You're feeling better. You're feeling good. And you went out to a chalet. It rained, but how was the chalet? Was that?
It's nice, shared with my boyfriend's friends. 4 of us. It was a nice place.
Good, good. I think you're making some people jealous. I know some people here are getting the chalet bug.
And we had barbecue, burgers, and a lot of chips. So it's been a while since I had potato chips.
What, really?
Because potato chips full of calories. I stay away from them.
Oh, but that's the reason to eat them, because they're so delicious and full of calories and fat. No, I get it. So you got to try some chips. You got to break that habit, and you got to enjoy the outdoors. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that moment of appreciation. That's awesome. Who can beat Beatty? It's not a competition. Who wants to go next? Alex.
No, I want last.
You're going last. Who's
All right.
going?
Me. I'll go.
Samantha.
So my moment of appreciation is towards myself, because I am very proud that I started doing life coaching videos. It's been something that I've known that would be good for me to do for the past year, and I did one in Mexico, but other than that, I've always been a little bit afraid of doing them. And so I did a few this week, and I'm going to keep doing them, even though it's a little out of my comfort zone. I'm sure I'll get used to it, and I'm getting good feedback online about them, that they're helpful, that I'm a natural, and so it feels very nice that I did it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and that's it. Yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Oh, yeah, you're doing some videos. I think you were doing some today, right?
Yeah, I went out. I only ended up getting one that isn't an inspirational one, really, but yeah. I'm going to do more tomorrow. I have to really be in the zone to do them the way I want, and so yeah, I'm getting used to it.
Awesome, very, very cool. That's very nice. If you want to see those videos, where do we find them?
Samantha Barley Life Coach on Facebook, or Samantha Barley on YouTube.
Excellent, very nice. Great, thank you for sharing that with us. Who wants to go next? Alex is last, so it'll be Valerie or me?
Yeah, I'll go. And by the way, Sam's videos are awesome. They're really
Thank you.
I'm proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. My moment of appreciation was on Sunday. I went to visit my family, and I hadn't seen them in a month. And I had so many things to tell them. We had to, it took hours for us to catch up. I had so many exciting news, professionally, personally. So it was a lot of fun, and it was just quality time with family. I was really happy about that. And I'll have a second one. I had the French discussion on last Friday. And I was very proud of myself for doing that, actually, and it went rather well. And I had a friend of mine that was there also, and so that made all the more special. But it was nice. I was very happy I did that. So I definitely got out of my comfort zone as well. And as you guys know, actually, I'm getting out of my comfort zone pretty much every day these days. So it's possible.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Very proud of you. And it's always fun to spend time with family and loved ones, and to catch up and see how that goes. Very, very cool.
I just want to add that the comments about your group were wonderful, Val. People loved it, and so I just want to say congratulations. I remember when I was doing my first one, it's hard, it's like a little scary, and I know that it wasn't something that you really wanted to do, but then you got to the point where you did want to do it, and you did it, and I'm sure you're going to keep doing them too, right?
Yeah, I will. I will already have an idea for the next one, and when it's going to be, probably at the beginning of July.
Good stuff.
So.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I was very happy. That was one of my moments of appreciation, just knowing that Val was out there doing doing a French group discussion, and you know, I had complete faith that it would go well, and of course it did. And I was just hoping that you were having fun, and of course you did. And so that was really cool. So it felt kind of cool to sit at home knowing that this thing was happening out there. And so I felt love and appreciation for you helping us and joining our team. But not that you don't participate with us. You're here all the time, but it was really great to add that on. I also had, of course, did comedy yesterday. That's my moment of appreciation. I did comedy, and it was super fun. Almost all new material except for one joke. And so I had a fun time there. I haven't really had the chance to do anything, really. Tomorrow's going to be the first day I think I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be hanging out with Alex for his birthday. Happy early birthday, Alex. So I'm looking forward to that. But other than that, my life has been fairly simple. It's kind of bittersweet. I really like that. I really appreciate that I can just sit down and do work and focus on that. But I'm missing my group discussions. I'm missing hanging out with people and going out for drinks or whatever. So looking forward to that in the next couple of days. That's my moment of appreciation. We had our guy, Alex, wanted to go last, but not least.
Okay, so on Saturday was TEDx Montreal Women, which was, you know, TEDx is like the lower scale TED. It's a full-on TED Talk, costs like $10,000 to visit. This is more like $85, which is still pricey, but it's still like a full day worth of events. I got to take a couple coworkers, and Camilla was there too. She was volunteering. So I got to talk more with these coworkers outside of work, and we got to connect better. It was pretty awesome. They really enjoyed it. It was pretty mind-blowing for them, so that was cool. And yeah, they were pretty inspiring in general, even to me. It was like maybe 800 people total, probably 780 of which were women, and like 20 dudes.
20 super smart dudes.
And to follow up, the other really big thing was on Tuesday, we had our elections for the new Toastmasters year for our corporate club. And after some chaos and confusion, I ended up getting the president position for the next year, which starts in July. So that's pretty epic accidental exposure that it's not like I'm trying to stand out at work, but it happened.
Natural leader.
Yeah.
I like that. It's not that I'm trying to stand out at work. It's just, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes, indeed, Val. Congratulations, Alex. Very, very cool. So the presidential position comes with like a car and a presidential suite, and I'm joking. But very, very proud of you for doing that. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the president of anything, but luckily you're the type of person who I think the role would be expertly suited. So I look forward to hearing your adventures there. I saw your pictures online for your TEDx Women. It looked fun. It looked great, man. And you know, it's not a bad day when you're surrounded by 780 women, right? It's not a terrible day. Very, very cool. Awesome. Look, you guys, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for sharing your moments of appreciation. It was awesome. I really look forward to it. And but the second thing we have to do now, you guys know what we have to do, right?
The joke of the week.
Joke of the week. That's right. So we have to pick between. Oh, our friend Diane didn't make it today, but her word is gratitude, and it's competing against sunshine. I think that was Sam's word, right? Gratitude and sunshine. Okay, the votes are being tallied.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
2 for sunshine.
I heard 3 for sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like so.
That's fine, unless Peter, you want to.
Well, my vote counts as 4, so no, I'm kidding. So excellent, excellent, perfect. So one of the jokes was funnier. I didn't tell you guys when you were here, but one of the jokes is funnier than the other. So you were supposed to pick the right one. Unfortunately, you didn't. But okay. Okay, here's the joke. Are you guys ready for it?
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. So this is a very simple joke. If it's too lame, I'll read the other one. It's a very simple joke. Okay. A man spoke frantically into the phone. My wife is pregnant, and her contractions are only 2 minutes apart. Is this her first child? The doctor asked. No, you idiot, the man shouted. This is her husband.
Oh.
My kind of joke.
Your kind of joke. Okay, good. So, not a total fail. Just so you know, the next one, next week, gratitude, it's good. Oh, wait, what's going to be next week's word? What are we competing against? Sunshine was today? A little late on the draw. A little late.
I had to open it. I completely forgot.
Okay, cool.
Kingliness.
Kingliness. Oh, interesting. Kingliness. Kingliness. I'm sure I spelled that wrong.
I'm sure it's a word.
Hey, we'll make it a word. Kingliness and gratitude. Awesome. So we'll try to find a good joke to compete with that. Excellent. Just before we jump into our topic, we're running out of time here, but I want to talk about what a great idea. What a great idea is a segment where I point you towards a product, a service, an idea, a website, a person that is worth your attention. Because whatever we give our attention to becomes a bigger part of our experience. So why not give our attention to great ideas? So today, I hope I didn't mention this, but I don't think I did. Have you guys ever heard of a website called thegrid.io? Thegrid.io. It's actually this very cool concept. It's a new way for creating websites. It creates it automatically. Create your website automatically. It's kind of hard to explain. If you go to the website, thegrid.io, you're going to see the way it works. But it automatically puts styling together. It matches things together. So if you've ever sort of banged your head against the wall trying to create a simple website, or you just want to create a simple website, here for as low as, I think it's 99. Where's that price? Okay, well, I don't have the price right here in front of me, but it's not very expensive, and it creates a website automatically. Just upload some content, and it does it automatically. If that doesn't sound like a cool idea, I don't know what is. If you're not interested in that, just very quickly, I wanted to give you 2, just in case you didn't like this one, or if it wasn't in your ballpark. There's another thing called Microsoft HoloLens. HoloLens, like holographic, HoloLens. Now, what this does, oh, we lost somebody. What this does is that you put on these glasses, and it creates an augmented reality. Okay? So you can put on the glasses, and you can have a digital TV mounted on the wall that's not actually there, but it's in your frame, in your glasses, and you can see a TV. You can see objects, you can see pictures on the wall. All of it is holographic, and you're only seeing it with the glasses. Now, the reason I like this is because once we have digital products, digital things in our real world, then we won't have to actually make it, right? You won't actually have to build the TV and destroy the environment doing that, because you'll have a digital TV. You won't actually have to print pictures and frames and put them on your wall, because you can have a digital version of it. How cool is that idea? Is that just me?
No, it's very cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So if you go to the website, Microsoft.com/Microsoft-HoloLens, we'll be posting it on our Facebook page. But you can just Google it, Microsoft HoloLens. You'll see one on the face page, like all that you can see. There's like a digital animal, like a bird sitting on a chair, not messing up your chair because it's not real. You have pictures on the wall. You have a TV screen. You can see stuff going on. So I thought it was super cool. I think it's the future of technology, and I think it'll limit the amount of waste and products that we create in the real world. I think it's worth your attention. Awesome. Cool. Look.
You can just like break stuff that's not really there.
Say that again?
When you get angry, instead of breaking dishes, you can break virtual dishes, and you can, you know.
That's awesome. Yeah, man. You could probably do a lot of things, right? Games, you can break stuff. What would be cool is like having a blank book and you open it up, and the words are digital. Like
Yeah.
you can actually have a physical feeling book, but you can read 100 books on the same pages, but you can have the fun of going through pages. There's like any number of possibilities. You can be sitting down to dinner with someone, but you're not with your loved one in real life, and so you can just see them across the table eating their food wherever they are. I think that's kind of cool. I can keep going, but I think the technology is excellent.
Their food, but that's not bad.
That's right. But I think it's awesome. So so I want you to check that out. So today we're talking about discipline.
Peter, just to let you know, to me you look like there's a lag. You're a little foggy. I hear a little bit of noise when you're talking. Is that just me or anybody else see that?
Same here.
I do hear it, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Let me see if it's me again. I'll mute myself.
Okay, so Val's not there. Peter, talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3. No, I still hear it.
Yeah, it's still there. What if I mute myself?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Can we hear? No.
Yeah.
I still hear it. Test 1. I still hear it.
Yeah, that's it. I don't think there's much we can do about it.
Yeah,
like anything playing in the background? Too many windows open?
I checked. I did well today.
What?
I said real windows or not, because last week.
Yeah. Yeah, Val. So funny.
Yeah, no, I hear it, but I don't know what it is. It's like, hang on, we haven't. Let's try Alex. Hang on, 1 second. You. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can we hear the sounds? Oh.
Oh.
I think it's gone.
It's Alex.
We found the culprit.
Alex. The culprit. Alex, is he frozen? No, he's not frozen, is he? No. So I think it's you. Just keep an eye on your mute there if you want to chime in. Is that cool? Because I can't unmute you, Alex. Awesome. Excellent. Okay, cool. So we're going to be talking about discipline. Discipline was a topic that was suggested by our lovely friend Diane. She posted that in Samantha's Facebook group. What is the Facebook group called, Sam?
Self-Discovery Montreal.
Self-Discovery Montreal. Do you have to be invited in order to get in? Or
no, you just have to ask to be invited, and I have to approve you.
Okay, so you can check that out there. Diane posted some wonderful community discussion suggestions, and I stole one for our session here today, discipline. I think it's kind of cool. Thank you, Sam, for providing that to me, because I was actually just talking to Tom about this sort of topic. Tom, super nervous before he goes up on stage to do comedy, and he's just trying to control his mind, and I tried to explain to him what to do. So he was feeling nervous, and I told him, you want to have this mantra in your head. You want to challenge the negative thoughts. You want to challenge that negative feeling by attacking it, by basically confronting it with a mantra. And his mantra is be playful, be playful, be playful. So I told him, you want to keep having that running theme in your head so you can keep control. But then I told him this. I said, this is what most people don't understand. When you're in a nerve-wracking situation, stressful situation, you have to maintain the discipline of your mind, and you keep the mantra going. Once you start doing the mantra, you're not going to immediately feel wonderful. You might feel a little bit of relief, but you're going to still feel that anxiety. And the discipline comes in that you have to keep doing it over and over for as long as possible, that day, that week, the next time, over and over until it becomes a part of who you are. And it's at that point that you feel the relief, the great relief that comes from keeping control over your mind. So the discipline I wanted to bring up was, it's not just about doing something one time, doing it a couple of times. It's about keeping at it, right? What are you guys thinking about that in terms of discipline? The importance of keeping at it.
Repetition and the habit definitely makes a huge difference. Reprogramming.
That's exactly right, because some people have this tendency to go, well, I tried it for a few hours. I tried to do it, but it didn't make me feel better. And I want to tell people, no, it doesn't make you feel better at first, but if you keep up with it, then you'll get it. What do you think about that, Sam, in terms of discipline?
I don't like the word discipline. I get what it is, but to me, it almost feels like I'm trying to control myself. I get what it means, but I just don't like the word. So in terms of discipline, I totally understand. for me, it's more about finding ways to encourage myself, finding ways to help myself feel a little bit more inspired, a little bit better, and then doing that as often as possible. And yes, I guess it's discipline when I, have to push myself and say, no, go and do that thing that's good for you, or, get out of the house, or, keep that going. That's a form of discipline. I guess just the word discipline sort of reminds me of being a kid. Controlled, and I don't like being controlled.
Well, I don't know. So discipline is practiced, but I mean, the word actually comes from knowledge, right? It means knowledge. It means instruction. So in that way, you can feel a little bit better about the word. The association is what happens when you're kids, right? Discipline, to be punished, to be controlled. And in some ways, I think it is about controlling yourself. It's the only thing that you can control, yourself and what's going on in your mind. So if we're going to talk about control, that's one area that I'm okay with it. But we tend to be, I know you're more the type of person about, going with the flow, allowing the sort of fluidity of your being, and so discipline doesn't have to be so forceful. I wonder, Alex, what do you think about discipline? You might have some ideas about that. Is that a bad word for you? You like it?
I mean, I don't think it's a bad word necessarily. I guess you could replace it with persistence in a way. If you're just wanting to get across the idea of doing something over and over and keeping at it, I like persistence as a word. I don't think the word, for me, that necessarily has a negative connotation, but yeah, I mean, however you phrase it, the idea is the same.
What makes you, this question's for everyone, but we'll start with Alex, what makes you be more disciplined?
I guess when I'm working on something that's authentic or towards my purpose, something with a greater reasoning than the typical day-to-day.
Good. When you're working towards something that I don't want to say larger than you, but that goes towards your greater purpose, right? So I like that. So purpose helps you to become more disciplined. Sam, what about you? Val, what about you guys?
What was your question? Can you mute Alex while you're talking, though? What was your question?
What causes you to be more disciplined?
Desire. Wanting something, be it feeling good, achieving a goal. Just desire would make me want to be more disciplined, because there are certain things, if you want something in life, you need to do something about it, right? And by doing something about it, it's not always fun, it's not always what you want to be doing in that moment, but to discipline yourself and to do it anyway will lead you to what you desire.
Good. So I like that. So far we have purpose, we have desire. What about you, Val? What causes you to be more disciplined?
Honestly, I'll tell you a little story. I didn't like discipline either. I didn't like the word because, yes, it reminded me of my childhood, and like you're forced to do something you don't want to do, and or there's too much structure, and
Yeah.
But when I left my job and starting my own business eventually, I was wondering if I was going to be disciplined enough to work on my own from my home when there's so many other things that I could do that sounds more fun, But I realized, and we touched it a bit here, but it's just when you're inspired and when you want to do it and you don't even question it, you don't even think, oh, I have to be disciplined. So there's no resistance, there's no effort involved, it just happens. And then one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm a pretty disciplined person. I just didn't know that. So, but that is totally like, no resistance. So I really understand what Sam is saying, like inspiration or Alex having purpose. And you don't even have to think about it. It just happens. So, and I think that's the best way, But sometimes maybe we need to set up some kind of a structure for ourselves, but that creates a very good environment for us. And then things just happen because we're in a good environment, and then we're just, doing it.
I like that. I love what you're saying. So I completely agree with that. No, you can be surprised. I like how your story, you were like surprised at how discipline did arise, right? Despite the fact that you had all these options, discipline did arise. So there's value to creating structure that helps you create that focus. For me, I find that, so I agree with everything that you guys have said. For me, I find, just to add on top of it, I find that I am naturally disciplined when I'm not cluttered with everything else. Okay, now if you, I'm just going to put this, okay. I feel naturally disciplined when I'm not cluttered with everything else. And so recently I've been dealing with discipline because I had to, there were a lot of things that I want to do, including things that I really feel like I must do, like putting up events online and things like that, which has been on pause. But I really want to get this website done. And so I had to stop going out, stop hanging out with friends, stop doing these meetups that I really wanted to do. And when I stopped that, when I told myself I am not going to do those things, I'm just going to leave it out, then I started working more and doing more work and getting more done. And so for me, I feel like the structure is desire, right? The structure is purpose. The structure is there, and when you declutter it, when you tell yourself, yes, I could do this, I want to do that, but I'm not going to do it, then I find that I automatically have the discipline to stick with what else I have to do. Now, sometimes it's like being a horse. You got to put your blinders on because if you can see it, then you're like, oh, it's so pretty. I want to go over there. And so that's sort of decluttering. I put on the blinders. I say, this is the only thing I'm going to focus on, and I do that by saying I'm not going to focus on these things. And so part of creating discipline is to manage your environment, right? Not only the internal environment, which is your desire. You want to inflame your desire for something. Why do I want to accomplish this? How will this help me? Why do I care about this? Inflaming that desire, inflaming that purpose makes it clearer, but also setting the conditions in your environment that make it easier for you to be more disciplined. Some people don't work well at home, and so they have to go to a coffee shop. They have to go to a public working space because they know they will not be disciplined if they're in their house. Me, if I'm not in my house, I'm less disciplined. If I'm outside, I find it difficult to get that done. I get distracted by the people around me. And so what conditions do you find, this is my last question, guys, I know we're going to have to get going, but what conditions can you set for yourself in your environment that for you make you feel more disciplined, right? Alex was talking about this service that allows you to, I don't know if it was disconnect the internet or prevent you from going to different sites. I don't know if, Alex, you want to talk about that? If he's still there.
He's not there.
But what conditions can you...
Oh, he's there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Question?
Yeah, so the question is, I'm hearing too much echo. I'm afraid getting her much. If I could just ask you, I'm sorry, we're having technical difficulties, right, Sam?
We are.
It's kind of hard to, I'm actually hearing it now, even though people are mute. So we're going to have to try this conversation again another day, I think. Oh, hello, Tess? Okay, so I'm going to tell you real quick. The question is, how do you set up your environment to be more disciplined? What is it that you can do in your environment that makes you more disciplined? Like, what are the things that you can control? So we're going to all be on mute except the person who's speaking.
I guess I try to put things in easier reach if it's work-related. If I know I'm going to have to take notes or something, I make sure that I have pens and papers and all that within arm's reach, so I don't have to get up to get to them. Like for the gym and stuff, I prepare the gym bag ahead of time, so I don't have to spend time working on that. So anything you can do to make things easier to accomplish is a good way. And I have that too. Well, I have the opposite. If I'm like thinking about something or trying to work something out, I do better away from home. So I found a nice spot in the old port that's literally like a 5-minute walk from where I am, where there's this rock under a tree. It's a very hidden spot, but it's right in front of a body of water, so it's a lovely meditation thinking spot. So I've been there like 10 times in the last couple of weeks. It's cool.
That's really excellent. I love that. Excellent, right? Having creating an environment, make it easier to accomplish what you need to do. Prepare yourself in advance, and then having a spot that you can go to. Excellent. I really like that. What about you, Val? What is how do you prepare your environment? How do you control your environment in order to make yourself more disciplined, more inclined?
It's more a matter of a mindset. It's like preparing my whole day by, writing my gratitudes every morning, doing meditation, being in a good space mentally and emotionally. Almost like when during sports, when teams get all excited before a game or something like that. So if I know that I'm gonna have stuff that it's a little bit tough to do that day, so that it's really getting myself in a good mindset so that I can do it. So be centered and like good self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. So it's a mindset more. I mean, my environment is very important, but it's pretty much perfect. So then the last thing is just this.
Oh, that's excellent. That's really cool. Preparing your mindset. I love the imagery of the locker room football team. Like, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna give it 110%. Hoorah, hoorah. Anyway, getting yourself centered, very important, and establishing mindset. Excellent. What about you, Sam? What do you do that helps you to control your environment, get yourself to be a little more disciplined?
Other than what Val said, I don't have much to say. It's really that. It's about getting into the place where I want to be doing what I'm doing. If I don't feel like doing it, I'll go for a walk, I'll eat something good, I'll take care of myself, I'll just, I don't push myself until I'm ready to do what I want to be doing. Otherwise, it doesn't turn out very well. So it's just about the mindset. Yeah.
And so how do you what gets you into that mindset? I know you talked about desire. How do you inflame that sort of desire to do it?
Thinking about it, going for a walk, getting into a place where I feel happier. When I'm happier, I'm more inspired. So doing anything that will make me happier, putting on music, dancing around the house, cleaning up, whatever it is. I'll watch a good show, I'll eat something, and then I'll say, okay, now it's time. Whatever it is that'll make me feel better, then I'll do that.
Excellent. I really like that. So I just the last word on this. I really love what you guys are saying here. When you're talking about making things easier within reach, preparing yourself, establishing your mindset, inflaming your desire, really falling in love with what you have to do. So I have this technique. I don't have a name for it yet, but it's this way of thinking. So I say, this is really for the beginners. You're just trying to teach yourself how to be disciplined. You pick a day, let's say 3 days from now, 5 days from now, 7 days from now, where this is the day that you're going to get a lot done. And then for the week leading up to it, the days leading up to it, everything you're going to do is to prepare yourself for that day. So you cook your meals for that day, you get the products that you need, the pencils and papers for that day, you figure out the documents that you have to download, anything that you have to get for that day in preparation. So it's easier to prepare a little bit every day, and then you get to that Saturday, and then you're able to get a lot done, and then you're able to feel the satisfaction of getting a lot done, and that creates the training, which is what discipline is, that training that teaches you not only how useful it is to prepare yourself, but how satisfying it is to accomplish what you want to accomplish, especially if it's something that you really feel is tied to your purpose. And so that's something you can try and doing. If you're having trouble with procrastination, discipline, just set a day for yourself a few days from now, and then prepare every day to make that day easier. Have your favorite food set out. Have the music that you want to listen to. Have your chair. Tell people that not to call you, not to bother you, because this day that you're gonna be busy. And I think that's a fun way to combine everything that you guys said into some practical experiment. I think there's a lot more that we can say about this. I want to say thank you to Diane for suggesting that topic. Thank you, Sam, for having the group that gave birth to this. I want to say thank you, Alex and Valerie, for being here. You guys are great. And I got to ask you guys the last question. Oh, thank you, Beatty, for being here. I know you jumped out, but thank you so much for being here. My last question for you guys is, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? You can tell me something that you ate that you enjoyed in the last 7 days. It doesn't only have to be what you ate today, and it doesn't have to be special. It's something that you enjoyed. What was it?
Go, Val.
It was Thai food actually on Friday after my meetup. With my friend Natalie. I know I've said it. I just love Thai food. I went to the restaurant at the corner here, and we just picked up Thai food. It was what is it? Grilled chicken and vegetables, and she had some, I think, shrimp soup, and it was very good. So we had that after the meetup. It was great.
Very tasty. Oh, that sounds cool. What about you, Sam?
It's very funny because mine is Thai food as well. It's actually tom yum soup. It's my favorite soup, and it's Thai, and it's wonderful chicken, vegetables, yummy broth, noodles, and so I picked that up a couple of days ago, and it was wonderful.
Awesome. What about
After
you?
a meetup as well. After a meetup as well, yeah.
Thai food. You guys are funny. What about you, Alex? Right?
I had this grilled cheese sandwich at lunch with a Brazilian soup. The sandwich was really expensive because it was the old port for this crappy little grilled cheese sandwich, but it was really good. It was like some 2-year-old aged cheddar grilled cheese, but it was delicious. I enjoyed it.
Oh, that sounds tasty. I gotta stop asking this question because then I gotta eat my lane food. No, I'm kidding. I've been eating these merguez sausage sandwiches. So good. I actually went out today to get some more because I've been enjoying it so much. So that's what I'm gonna eat tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Very tasty. Anybody here like merguez sausages?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. Sam got me onto them. Not better than Thai food, but. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of our show. Is there anything left to say?
Never.
It's all said and done. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Awesome. I want to say thank you to my lovely co-hosts, Valerie and James, for participating with us today. It was great to see them. Thank you to our friend Alex for joining us. Our producer Sam, you're going to let us know what you have upcoming. I don't have any events, but you do.
So I have 2 on Sunday. I have a group life coaching on self-esteem, and right afterwards I have a group discussion on getting out of your comfort zone. And they're both going to be in a park in Verdun. So hopefully the weather's nice, and they're both on Sunday. It's supposed to be nice, sunny. It'll be good.
Nice. Oh, that sounds cool. An outdoor event. That's fun. You gotta go to that. And we can find that by going to meetup.com and just searching for Self-Discovery Montreal. Self-Discovery Montreal. If you have trouble remembering that, Sam's website is right there, SamanthaBarley.com. Say something, Sam.
Hello, SamanthaBarley.com.
There it is, right there. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions for any other upcoming topics for the show, please let us know. You can send me an email at peter@the lawofattraction.ca, peter@the lawofattraction.ca, or you can post a comment anywhere that you can find us.
Bye.
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 Oh,
wait, here we go.
No, I gotta go. I'm sorry, I can't.
No, pretty bad, huh? There we go. I know this is weird.
Winter.
More beach. It says it's experimental, so, you know.
It looks experimental. I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see my comedy show, my open mic comedy yesterday. It was a great turnout. Tom did great too. A lot of fun.
Bye.
You look lovely. You look so weird.
You look so weird.
Take care.